Alright guys, so we are doing a pair of headphones, pair of earbuds from our friends over at Haylou. These are the MoriPods. MoriPods TWS Bluetooth earphones. As happy as I can be. That's what it says right there. These are the Qualcomm 3040 flagship chips that are being used in here with the aptX adaptive semi in-ear 24-hour powerful battery life. That's what it says on the screen. So we're going to take a look at what comes in the box, and as much as specs are cool for some of you, we'll put links to these pages if you guys are interested and want to go take a look at all the different specs. And we'll go through some of them here today, but really we're going to just check more what comes in the box. We're going to connect them with my phone and take a listen and see what we think. All right, coming up. Okay, so the Haylou, which is a Xiaomi company, sent these to us. These are the MoriPods. You can see here on their website, trendy and superior. No, everybody likes trendy and superior for sure. Colorful, Qualcomm 3040 aptX adaptive, smart control, 12mm dynamic coil unit. CVC plus dual mic noise cancelling. Now just realize again, CVC is for within calls, so not just like active noise cancelling for music. This is for phone calls. 24-hour 24-hour powerful battery life. And I love that. Heal your little anxiety. Yeah, dynamic low latency for those of you that are playing games on here, and AAC HD audio coding. Now I like some of this too because there's some information for you guys here if you're interested in it. But I do like little things like even the colors, right? They have some cool colors here. Where are they? So you'll see this like pinkish rose gold, but there you go, blue, white, black, pink, right? So I think I just have the white ones. But I like that they have some color choices and options. Again, these are in-ears coming in at 3.9 grams, so not very heavy. Kick over restraints, play with fun. Yeah, that's what you want, right? Who doesn't want that? And here's your controls, right? Play, pause, summon a voice assistant, reject calls, previous calls, answer calls, end calls. I'll put links to Haylou's website. You guys can see this. Let's crack open the box. So this is it. Haylou aptX adaptive MoriPods. I've actually been pretty happy with the Haylou gear. I've tried some of their previous earbuds as well as some of their smartwatches, and for the price, they're actually pretty good. So a little bit more information here. Charging time, it says approximately is 2 hours. Call time, about 5 hours. And you're looking at, looks like, maybe, I can't tell. Input parameters, 5 volt, 500 milliamps. Output, 5 volts, 100 milliamps. All right, let's crack this box open, shall we? We shall, without cutting into myself, because I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Okay. And what's in here? What is in here? I do kind of like that box. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hey, listen up. I like that black on black. I don't know. It's just, I have a thing for it. I think that's very cool. Black on black, gray on black. I like that. All right, how do you open this? There we go. It's very small. All right, I'm with you so far. And I should get a bunch more stuff, I would think. Yeah, not a lot in here. That's it, empty box now. So we get a little tiny, looks like maybe a manual. This is just in, looks like Chinese, so I'm not really sure what that's saying. Oh no, you got some stuff inside. Original content. So it just kind of says, open the lid to power on. And if the earbuds are out of case and power off state, keep touching the MFB button for about 1.5 seconds to power back on. All right, cool. And then this is gonna be your manual. So I'm always a little concerned when I see a manual and it's like this tiny, but they put not a lot of information on each page, which means it can be legible, which is great. So it's a complete fold out manual. You guys can see that here. Looks like one side is English and one side is Chinese. All right, but yeah, totally legible. So that's good. I like it when you can actually read the manual. So that's all right. And last but not least, you do get a ridiculously, and again, more and more companies are doing this. I think it's just to keep the costs down, right? They're giving you these, it's a USB-C cable, so that's a plus for sure. But like, that's it. That's it. It's right there. So if you're like, no, I'm gonna have this plugged into a jack on the wall and then run a cable up to my table, you will need a different cable, because that's it right there. That's it. It's not very big, right? But they give it to you, and it is a USB-C, so that's all right. I do like that it's USB-C. Haylou on there. Does this say anything? Please tear off the sticker. No, well, I guess you got to give all the instructions nowadays, because people are silly, right? They miss things and then they'll complain about it. So more is better. That's an interesting little case. You know, most of them are not so cylindrical. I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying. But USB on the bottom with the Haylou. You get a little Haylou on the side here as well. And just a simple little hinge. There it is. Boom. Voila. All right. So I like the fact, though, I have to say, because this is flat bottom, they stand up really nice, you know, because you can just be like, yep, put those there. And it's kind of cool too that they put the branding on the side, because then you can see it on the side, I guess. All right, so let's bring up my phone here, go into my settings, and we're gonna go into good old Bluetooth. Hopefully you guys can see this here. Pop this. Now I think these have maybe like a little protector, and I do like that. Maybe it's a design thing, but I like that they have the stem, because the stem is easier to pull. Oh yeah, see, so they have this little blue sticker thing that you're just gonna slide over there. Same thing over here, pull that out. Blue little sticker guy on the side, right? Pull that off. That's your connectors. My guess is if you put these back in now, they would make a connection, right? Any lights on here? I don't see any like charging indicator lights. It looks like there's maybe a light or something there, but I don't see it. Okay. Anything come up here? If I refresh, anything? I'm curious. Nothing yet. Oh, there is a little lights on top there. But hard for you guys to probably see. Little lights on the top of the stems, right? See up top there, maybe? Little tiny white lights. Can you see that up top? No, doesn't see through. All right, that's okay. So we're taking these out. I'm putting them in here. Oh, they fit nice. They fit like the original AirPods, right? That's that kind of tip. So like forward firing. Okay, I like that. Okay. How do you turn these on? Now the other thing is, oh, there they are. MoriPods. They just showed up. Okay, MoriPods. Tap. Any voice prompt or anything? Pair. Ding ding. And then it comes up there. You can see it, aptX adaptive. Connected. Battery life 83%. You can come in here, rename them, do all this stuff. Very cool. All right. Yeah. And the one thing to be aware of too, right, is that just like any of these style that don't have like extra tips, sometimes they fit, sometimes they don't fit great. It really all depends on your ears. So I always find that these are going to be the most like universal in the fact that it's kind of a one-stop shop. But if you have, you know, ears that this style just doesn't fit, these aren't going to be any different, right? So you just want to kind of make sure that they fit, I guess. Go into like an Apple store, try AirPods on, and if you're like, oh, those fit good, then these should be similar. All right, let's go listen to some music, shall we? Apple Music. And I got my telephone on here. So first, let's just crank that volume. We'll go up to about, I don't know, maybe that's about 80%. Ready? I'm cranking it right up, right up. That's a nice sound for this style of earbud. And again, realize that these kind of earbuds I usually find have a fair bit of noise, like sound leak. So just see if you can hear it, because the microphone's just out of shot. So if it's able to be picked up, it will be. Here comes the bass. Nice bass, actually. Yeah, those are nice and loud, nice and clean. I can barely hear myself talk. Yeah, very nice mids, lows, highs. All right, so let's see here. So there's your controls, but we'll just put links to this website. So tap left or right to play pause. All right, see it. So it's right there on the stem. That's easy to access. Okay, let's try something a little more rocky, shall we? Disturbed. Yep, come in here, and I'm gonna bring on 10,000 Fists because it's a song that I'm craving today. This is the one. Here we go. Yeah, it's got a really nice, like a crisp sound. Like all the sound is really nicely identified, right? Find that where it sits really good in my ears. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, you'll be pleased with these. These are nice. And again, if you want some loud earbuds without distorting, oh yeah. So if there is sound leak, I'm expecting you to hear it right now because this is loud. Now the one thing I don't think you can do is change the volume from the actual earbuds, so I'm gonna have to do that from here. Yeah, and again, you know, the one thing to be aware of with this style of earbud is that if you listen to them and you're like, oh, it's not very bassy, it could be that they just aren't fitting your ears right. Because if you take them, for instance, and I'm like push them in here so they go a little deeper, right there, the bass really increases a lot. But again, for me, they fit good, but my ear holes, I don't know what you want to call them, are a little bigger than I think this style of earbud was designed for. So because of that, I don't get a tight seal around the earbuds. Now I can kind of push them in there and I get a good seal. But if I were to use these right now and go walking or running or do anything active, they would definitely start to slide back a bit. And so I'd lose a bit of that bass. But when they seal well, they have a fantastic sound to them, like really nice. But that's just, honestly, that's design. Right, so that's the difference between this style of earbud and ones that you have interchangeable tips that you can make sure they fit properly. The big bonus of this style, I find, is that I could, without question, wear these like for like hours with no like ear pain or ear fatigue, just because they kind of just rest in your ear. So it's kind of a trade-off, right? Depending on which way you want to go, like the best sound or comfort. So, you know, but they sound really good once they're in place. So again, it's up to you. If these fit your ears really well, you'll be really happy. If you have bigger ear holes, then you may notice that you don't get as much of that low end that you may want. Now you can try like I just did and kind of get them in there, and then you kind of just tilt them a little bit so they get in your ear better. Like right there, they sound like so good. Would they stay like that for long periods of time? I don't know. Like if I was just like this, they're still in there, but if you went out for a good run, I think you'd be adjusting them a little bit. But ear hole size, right? It is what it is. You can only get one size. All right, let's take them off here. So I'm gonna pause. Nice. And if we come back in here and go into our settings again, which is what I very much like about some of these, is that if we look at Bluetooth, there they are. So if I took these out and was just like, yeah, I'm done. You see the little charging lights and they're gone, right? Little charging lights. I kind of wish that the case had a light on it somewhere. Doesn't look like the case has anything on it. Oh well. Anyways, you can pick these up, the Haylou MoriPods, right here. They have a link to AliExpress for one. I'll see if I can find anything else as well for those of us, like especially here in North America, that like ordering something maybe a little closer. About 42 bucks. That's decent, right? 42 bucks, you get all the different colors. Yeah, very cool. So I think they're good as long as they fit your ears, right? I will put links down below to Haylou's website, I'll see if I can find these like on Amazon or anything like that. If not, I'll put a link to AliExpress. And that's it, my friends. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the little notification bell if you want to see more cool videos. And that's it. We will see you fine folks tomorrow. Later, my friends.